Hey guys, it's me, Leyland Games, here back again for another video. Today we are going to be looking at, well, it's a new series that I'm going to be making every Saturday. This week in gaming news, I guess I'll call it this week in gaming news. So I've got three things I want to talk about this week. It is about a kid that blew his college funds around £3,000, which is $5,000 in um spent it on FIFA points. Another one is that Sony investment in Epic Games, and the third one, the next gen consoles that cost, well, the next gen console games cost around $70. Let's get straight into this with the first one. So we're gonna start here with how one teenager spent over nearly £3,000, which is around $500, on his addiction to video game loot boxes. This is a kid that wasted £3,000 on FIFA video, FIFA 20. But he didn't do it just on FIFA 20. He did it since 2012. I distinctly remember back in 2012 when I asked my parents if I could use money to buy packs. So since 2012, he's been spending money on FIFA. So let's get straight into the video.
Eventually, I was throwing £80 at a time onto the game 3 or 4 times into one night. And eventually, a few weeks before my exams, the moment came where the money just ran out. It's like an online trading card game where you pay to open packs which randomly contain players, and the best players will help you to win more games. I remember in 2012, I first asked my dad if I could buy packs, and my frustrations as he commented to me that it was gambling. The idea to me at the time just sounded crazy.
So I guess this was the story that started the government in the UK to think that gambling was, well, this FIFA packs or any packs in any game was gambling, I guess.
I was doing it secretly. I'd be going into shops and buying vouchers, redeeming them, and hiding them in my room so that my parents wouldn't know how much I was spending. When I was 17, I got my first debit card, and suddenly buying packs and spending money on the game was just instantaneous. It was a click of a couple of buttons away. Coming home from school where only a couple of my
So his mum got diagnosed with cancer, and he started spending money on packs, so he could just feel a bit happier, I guess.
closest friends knew any level of what I was dealing with, the buzz of opening packs would give me a way to cope and to forget and just to feel in some way happy. And I felt like maybe my future self will understand because I need the money now to cope. Uh, Eventually, I was throwing £80 at a time onto the game 3 or 4 times into one night.
So if we did the calculations, let's find a calculator here. I don't have a calculator, but we'll just look it up on here. 80 times 4, I guess. 80 times 4. I don't know if you can see that, but it is over here. 320. £320 a night. So I don't know how he did just less than £3,000, but let's see.
And eventually, a few weeks before my exams, the moment came where the money just ran out. Money that had been given to me by my parents and my grandparents as savings for my future.
2,700 pounds of his savings were gone just into FIFA packs.
It's so important to me that I stress I take responsibility for my actions. those decisions were made by me and nobody else. They were decisions that were heartbreaking for my parents when they found out and read through the bank statements. I don't think I've ever been addicted to video games, but I was addicted to the buzz of chance every time that I spent money on those packs. I hope that in years to come, people will look back and just question how this was ever allowed to happen.
So of course, EA Sports, because they don't they don't think about others. Think that, well, it is obviously gambling. You can see that, because gambling consists in, I guess the definition of gambling is luck. You spend money and see what you can get out of luck. See if you can lose it or you win some more money. And this is FIFA's. You lose. Well, in FIFA you lose players. We don't really lose players. You get worse players or you get better players. But EA Sports, of course, with their legal team, they would say that it doesn't, and they would fight at every or everything, so they don't have to, so it doesn't have to consist in gambling. So it's not gambling, so it doesn't count as gambling. But let's think. So, but EA would probably go to the government, and they would probably pay the government to say it doesn't consist of gambling. So they would just have to be up to the government to take their payment or not, I'm guessing. And, well, let's just see the last few minutes of the video. They say a FIFA Ultimate Team can be played without spending any money and that purchases are entirely optional. That is true, but the purchases, that is just, I don't know how to explain it. The purchases should not really be, there. It shouldn't be real money. It should be money that you buy from money that you get from inside the game. Of course you can do that, but then it's harder to get. It's easier just to put £10 into the game, and you don't have to play, and you just get better players. So that's the end of this part. Let's get straight into next bit. So after looking at that kid that spent his money, we're going to go straight into the Sony investment. So Sony is making, it says here, Sony is making a 250 million dollar investment in Fortnite and Unreal Engine developer Epic Games, acquiring a minority interest in the studio, which I don't know how 250 million dollars is minority, but both companies announced on Thursday. So, well, a couple days ago. According to a joint new release, the investment will allow Sony and Epic Games to broaden their collaboration across Sony's leading portfolio of entertaining assets and technology, and Epic's social entertainment platform and digital ecosystem to create to create unique experiences for consumers and creators. The investment solidifies an already close relationship between the two technology companies, a relationship that was recently affirmed in May when Epic revealed Unreal Engine 5 running in real time on Sony's next gen console, which was the PlayStation 5. So basically what they're doing here is Sony's investing money into the company so they can get some more money back out of it. And it means that Epic Games and Sony will also collaborate in more games, I'm guessing, because as they saw, there was a trailer for a next gen game that was coming to PS5, and it was on Epic, it was on Unreal Engine 5. Epic's powerful technology in areas such as graphics places them at the forefront of a game engine development with Unreal Engine and their innovations. Well, I guess so. That after the trailer we saw, if you had if you could see it in a high quality, I mean like 4K TV, it was good. There's no better example of this than the revolutionary entertainment experience for Fortnite. They used an for graphics. Listen here, for graphics, they used as an example Fortnite. I haven't seen worse graphics since Pac-Man from 1972. Anyway, if we keep going after that, through our investment, we will explore opportunities for further collaboration with Epic Games to delight and bring value to customers and the industry at large, not only in games but also across the rapidly evolving digital entertainment landscaping. So if they're not doing games, they could be doing anything else, I guess. I don't know. Sony and Epic have both built businesses at the intersection of creativity and technology, and we share a vision of real-time 3D social experiences leading to a convergence of gaming, film, and music. Gaming, film, and music, so they could do film and music together. I wonder what that would look like. An Epic Games film. Uh, said Tim Sweeney, founder of CEO of Epic Games. Together we strive to build an even more open and accessible digital ecosystem for all customers and content creators alike. So, yep, that sounds. I don't know how I would express that. So there's going to be Epic Games movies coming out soon and music. Don't forget that. I can't wait to hop on the beat of Tim Sweeney, the founder and CEO of Epic Games. We will be on that beat together. So let's get straight into our third story then. So for our third story, like I said before, we have the announcement of video games going to $70 um, on the next generation consoles. So I don't know why this is such a shock for people, because here in Europe our games do cost $70. They cost more than $70. But here we go. Last week, 2K Sports announced that it would raise the price of NBA 2K21 by $10 from $60 to $70 for next generation video game consoles. To see all the bells and whistles on PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X, consumers will need to pay a little more than they did the year before. The announcement caused famously opinionated game consumers to erupt on social media and on live forums. Many wondered out loud if the cost of AAA console video games, after remaining constant for the last 15 years, could be going across the board. The answer is certainly yes. So, what we get here, I'm not going to show much more of the article because I don't really need to. It just says the same thing. It says that the games on the console will go up to $70, which I don't know, which is a big deal because in Europe they already cost that much. Maybe it's just 2K, but I don't play NBA 2K, so I would not know. Maybe it would go up an extra $10 to up to $80, I guess, for other games, but I'm not sure. So let's just leave this article in the air until we get some more news then. So if you guys did like this video, please leave a like down below, and if you are not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. Also leave a comment down below what you want me to do in the channel, play games or react or whatever. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.